One of the things I was really looking forward to with the FM3 was a stereo in-ear mix when playing live. When using the Kemper, my in-ear mix came from the mixing desk and it was mono. I use a Behringer P2 as a headphone amp, and adjusting the volume required safe cracker type knob turning skills to find the ideal volume level. I initially thought that I could send a mono feed with no guitar from the mixing desk into the FM3, blend that with my stereo guitar sounds, and use a headphone socket on the FM3 as my headphone feed. The headphone output from the FM3 reproduces what's going out of output 1, so this didn't work, as I'll be sending my guitar feed plus the band mix back into the mixing desk. For my first gig with the FM3, I added a mixer block to a preset which is fed by input 2 and the end of my guitar signal chain. I found a cable with a TRS jack to 2 TS jacks, and plugged the 2 TS jacks into both output 2 sockets of the FM3 and the TRS jack into the Behringer P2. I used elastic cable ties to strap together my guitar cable and the TRS to TS cable. There is a switch inside the P2 that changes the headphone mix to stereo. This allows me to have the monitor mix from the mixing desk in mono and my guitar in glorious stereo. The monitor mix is mainly vocals and bass guitar, so it doesn't really matter that this part of my mix is mono. On the FM3, I can use output 2's volume control to finally adjust the headphone level. I can also view the mixer block on the FM3 screen and easily adjust the levels of my guitar and what is coming from the mixing desk. If I press enter on the FM3, select the mixer block and press edit, I can edit the balance between my guitar level on row 3 and the incoming feed from the mixing desk on row 4. Anytime I press edit on the FM3, I'm once again at the mixing screen, and I have much better control of my headphone mix. Another added bonus is that I can have a play with my guitar sounds on stage through the headphones without sound coming out of the main speakers. I would usually need to ask the person with the controlling iPad to give me a monitor mix through the headphones before I could hear my guitar. This solution works extremely well, and it's a huge improvement over my previous in-ear monitoring setup. I look forward to adding an enhancer block and EQ blocks to my in-ear mix so I can perfectly tailor my guitar sounds separately for front of house and my own personal feed. Do you use your FM3 for in-ear monitoring, and if so, what's your setup? Please let me know in the comments, as I would love to hear about different solutions and ways to improve on this current setup. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like and hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with my new journey in the world of Fractal audio. Bye for now.